Dash says, would you buy Lady D's bathwater? Nah, bro. I would talk my way into getting some for free. You kidding me? Alright, the village. Perhaps we'll encounter the village people. Yo, that's an ugly-ass baby. Oh, this is the game. We gotta find this ugly-ass baby in this game, right? Yo, that's wrong with my memory. AW. It 100% looks like a medieval painting baby. It's not. Weird-ass fucking head. Opinions on the Noid. Funny thing is, I actually have a Noid video in the works. It's something I thought about before, and actually Wavy Webster a while ago sent me a message. He's like, dude, you should do it. He was like, I was thinking about it, but it feels like it's more of a you thing. And I was like, yeah, actually, like, I've been thinking about doing a Noid video for a couple of years, and it's been on my list for a long time. I just never got around to it. Because, I mean, the Noid, the fact that he exists at all is such a weird thing. And then then it has all kinds of, like a weird story around it. That's the Domino's mascot, yeah. One of the strangest mascots to ever exist. I mean, it was from that period in time when every single thing needed to have a mascot. But then, what were they thinking? They're just, yeah, let's a fucking weird little guy in a rabbit suit, what I believe to be a rubber rabbit costume. Literally, just looks like a creepy sex offender. You know, I think I had a little Noid figurine at some point too, just mixed in with all my other stuff. I definitely don't have it. I had those old NES figures. The Little Mac rubber one. The Super Mario ones that were later repurposed. One of them was repurposed into a Burger King toy. We coming on the Noid, huh? He ruined our pizza, so now we're gonna lock him in a jar, just encase him in the fucking jizz. I had someone send me a message before with a mathematic breakdown, his theory on how to make a diamond out of cum. I don't know that much about chemistry. I didn't really look at it too close. Damn, some force. We have no force though. We can only cower. It's always funny to me. Like I do hear that a decent amount. Like people are like, oh yeah, man, like your videos got me through like a rough time. I'm like, that rules. At the same time, considering the kind of stuff I make videos about, that always feels so weird to me. That people are like, yo, I found your videos about people coming on weird things, relaxing and reaffirming in life. But hell yeah, whatever works. I feel like I can hear it, like, on the other side. Oh yeah, there we go. All of these games could do with a retro-style, shitty voice acting redub, for sure. Wow, what a mansion. Oh my god. I viewed Resident Evil 5 as kind of the I mean, it's hard to say the beginning of the end, because it's kind of like, you had 5, which was kind of eh. Then 6 was garbage. And 7 was a little bit better. But in general, I think 5 is one of the weaker ones in the series. At the same time, though, it has the best Mercenaries game in it, I think. You see, I get maybe 5 had great co-op. 4 was a big departure from the rest of the series. Some people, I mean, when it came out, I feel like a lot of people hated it. I thought it was awesome. I can see why some people wouldn't have liked it. But I think since time has passed, a lot of people have warmed up to it. Do I want to kiss Lady? Fucking of course. Kidding me? Spit in my face. I'm with it. The door. What's my funniest shit pants story? So I've never shit my pants as an adult. I feel like most people have. Although, you know, I haven't, I didn't even become aware of this till I was already well into my 20s. I was on tour, and we got stuck in I think it was in Louisville, Kentucky. We got stuck in Louisville, and there was a Checkers across the street from where we were staying while our fucking transmission on the van got fixed. And so we had this shitty little hotel room, And I'm just kind of sitting there, and my guitar player, Tim, who is now in Fit for an Autopsy, the fucking big bearded redhead dude, he just he's running to the fucking bathroom, like throws his pants off and runs to the bathroom, and just immediately takes a shower, and apparently he had shit himself. He shit himself after eating Checkers and walking back. And that was, and then I think it was the same fucking tour, our singer, for Halloween, we went to Goodwill, and we were like, let's get some fucking dresses to wear this Halloween show. And then our singer tried on the dress, and he shit himself while fucking trying it on. He had to buy he had to buy it.
I just don't get it.
What's there not to get? You fall in the fire and you die. And then I got Inside the Fire by Disturbed stuck in my head after that. We need more shitty 90s over the top, like on the nose shittiness. How dope would that have been if all of a sudden Disturbed started playing there? And it's like oh shit, actually, thinking about that kind of shit, I just went down to the Revolver magazine offices this past week and shot a bunch of shit with them. They do like this series where it's a compilation of people answering, like people in bands and shit like that, answering a bunch of questions about metal and whatnot. So I did a session with them just answering a bunch of those. So if you follow Revolver Magazine's YouTube channel, you'll see some videos with me pop up in there at some point. Yeah, like that to me is one of the most mind-boggling changes that YouTube made, where you can't click through to somebody's profile in the chat, because you used to be able to, and they took it away for whatever reason. I have no idea what the reasoning for that was, because it makes it so easy to impersonate people now. The only people you can impersonate anymore are verified people. So if you're just a regular person that's a regular in the chat, anybody can pretend to be you. And I have no way of knowing the real you from a person pretending to be you. Oh man, I'm gonna be an Ethan sandwich. Got a beard. Oh, it's wearing a sash. I was like, are you wearing a skirt there? Crucified in a skirt. Always look on the bright side of life over here. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all fucking day. Always look on the bright side. Honestly, I would assume.
I haven't cut open a man in a while.
I mean, I don't know why a vampire wouldn't be able to get AIDS. It could probably have it and just like have it like not be a big deal. So if a vampire can get AIDS, it wouldn't die from the AIDS, but it would. If an AIDS vampire bit you, it would I guess it would potentially transfer the AIDS to you, but you would become a vampire so fast that it doesn't really matter that the vampire gave you AIDS. Yeah, all these mansions coming apart through puzzles you gotta solve and shit. It's gotta be some kind of a fire hazard. What happens if there's a fire upstairs and everyone's stuck because there's not a fucking... They're like, oh, wait, I can't leave because I don't have the perfectly weighted wine to put on the wine holder that makes the thing drop the door open so I can leave. I just burn alive. This shit reminds me of my friend who was the dominatrix.
Because he is in my castle.
And she told me the story
for my
of
to handle. When I found
there used to be this Wall Street guy that would just go to the place.
No.
And hire out a bunch of dominatrixes,
yes,
and he wouldn't do anything with it. He would hire them to ignore his presence, and he would like hide under a table and pretend he was in a world of giant women. And he would this rich dude would hire out like 3 to 5 women at a time
for what he's done
to ignore him, and they would literally just like sit around and like play video games while he sat under a table and get paid to do it. Which I guess that's the low-tech version of what would eventually become Twitch. Actually, now that I think about it, funny thing, like, so my friend that worked there, I had loaned her the GameCube version of Resident Evil 4. Which I guess that was perhaps one of the games that was played during those sessions.